Welcome everybody to meditation today. We'll start with a few stretches and then we'll get into some meditation practice, okay? So take your hands, you're gonna, fold your hands like this, and then you're going to press your hands away from you and then lift them up over your shoulders, okay? And then we're just gonna lean to each side as you inhale and exhale. So do that 2 times on each side. So you're inhaling, pressing up, exhaling to go to one side, inhale up, and exhale to the other side. And then come back to center. Just shake out your wrists. You can do little wrist circles a few times in one direction and then a few times in the other direction. Yeah? Wiggle your fingers. And then you're going to take your right hand and place it on the left side of your head. And you're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Like, you don't want to yank it. You just want to gently try to stretch the side of your neck. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to slowly press your head into your hand to slowly come back up to center. And we're going to change sides. So left hand to the right side of your head and slowly bring your left shoulder to your left ear. Inhale. Exhale, feel a stretch in the side of your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, press your head into your hand. Slowly come back up to center. And then we're going to do a little twist here. So you're going to just breathe, widen your collarbones, exhale, twist to one side. You can hold on to your chair arm if you're sitting in a chair with an arm. Try to look over your shoulder. Slowly come back to center and then go to the other side. Slowly come back to center. One more time in each direction. Last time. Come back to center. And then, just because you've probably been sitting for a while, just in your chair, you're just going to march in place. So you're just kind of like stepping in place. Just a few times, just lifting your knees as if you're walking, but you're in your chair. Yeah? And you're just going to, basically, you're rocking on your sits bones. And then come back to center. And then you just want to sit with your feet on the ground. And you're going to ground into your feet. You're going to widen across your collarbones. Your chin is parallel to the ground. And you're going to either close your eyes or look straight ahead. And I'm going to turn my video off now to try to save some bandwidth. And you're just going to listen to the sound of my voice. So for a few breaths here, you're going to inhale and exhale through your nose. Just feeling the breath in your body and feeling yourself grounded through your feet. Feel the stability of the earth beneath you as you sit here, just breathing, supported by your chair. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, pay attention to what's going on in your mind. Notice any thoughts as they arise. And try to identify if there are any emotions that are going with any of those thoughts. For today, I want you to pay special attention to negative thoughts and note why you're feeling or thinking those thoughts. Try to avoid the word negative and instead identify each thought as sad, unpleasant, irritating, painful, or otherwise. And so we're just going to breathe here for a couple of breaths. And I just want you to notice your breath. And if a thought arises, try to identify what it is about that thought, and then just let it go. So I'm going to ring a bell to start. We'll sit in meditation for a number of minutes, and then I'll ring the bell again to come out of it. Continue to feel the feet beneath you, the chair supporting you, and just notice the breath. Notice if a thought arises, and identify any emotion associated with that thought. Just inhaling and exhaling. It's okay to acknowledge if you hear sounds around you, but try to focus your mind on your breath. And remember, as a thought comes up, just label each thought with an emotion. So the first part of this exercise was acknowledging thoughts that came up and associating an emotion with it. Now I want you to shift to, as a thought comes up, just say thought, and then just let it go. And try to refocus your attention back on the breath. So the first part was acknowledging the thought and putting an emotion to it. Now you're going to say, okay, I have a thought, but I'm refocusing my breath, my mind on my breath. So we're going to focus here for a few more minutes. Inhaling and exhaling, continuing to ground into the feet, feeling the support of your chair. Perhaps even refreshing your posture as you're sitting, trying to sit up tall, and breathing here. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And mindfully, you can just kind of roll your shoulders, breathing back into your whole body. And just trying to make the connection for you of the 2 exercises that we did today, bringing your awareness to a thought that comes up that you would normally associate with being negative and actually associating an emotion with it. And then understanding that that emotion is impermanent. And when you let it go, you're not dwelling on it, and then it can't take over your whole mind. And so it's just a little practice, a little exercise for when emotions come over you, to not give it the energy it would like, but being mindful and recognizing that it's a passing emotion, and then letting it go so it doesn't take over your awareness. It doesn't take over your day. And it's just easy for things to kind of overwhelm you. And I hope that this is an exercise that you can use in your daily life, no matter where you are in personal or professional life. Because my intention is to give you all tools for your toolbox that you can use at any point during your day, at any point in your life, and of course sharing with anybody who you think needs this. Especially for a lot of us, we're going into, week 8, week 9, working from home. Tensions are high, especially if you're, living with other people in the house. It might be, you're all on top of one another, or you're just super busy at work and you have a lot going on. And so sometimes you need to just make time for yourself to breathe, to step away. And when those emotions, come to you and they're really high, you have control, and you can let it go and not let it overtake you. And so that's just what I wanted to share today and what I wanted to leave you with.